I'm going to be talking to you today about how to create a mastermind for your money. A mastermind is kind of like a book club, but without the reading, and in this case, with a better return on investment. Stay tuned. Hey, Lindsay here with Mind Money Balance. I'm a financial therapist who talks to you about all things related to getting your mind and money in balance. And today I'm going to talk to you about how to create a community of people around you to help you reach your financial goals. So if you don't know what a mastermind is, it's essentially a group of people who have similar goals and meet on a regular basis to kind of bounce ideas off of one another, to problem solve, and to talk about different tactics that did or didn't work for them. They often are thought of in the business realm, and I have a video on how that works. If you want to watch along, you can always watch it up there. But in this case, we're going to be talking about how to use it for your personal finances. So first things first, people still get really weird about money. That's why I have a job, because people don't really like talking about it all that much. So before you run over to your neighbor's house when they buy a new car and say something like, "Hey, I love your new vehicle. How did you end up financing that?" Or "How did you save your money for that? Can you tell me?" and are met with crickets and an awkward silence or stammering, let's try to make that approach a little bit easier for you so you can be more successful when you're creating this financial mastermind. So think of a theme first and then identify individuals who might fit into that theme. So a few themes that come to mind right away are things like saving, investing, and debt repayment. Those tend to be three broader categories that people may or might be working on, and you should be able to find a group of people who have similar ideas and similar goals in each of those realms. Once you've decided on a theme, think about what you want to get out of it. Do you feel like you need accountability in achieving your goals? Do you feel like you don't have enough information and you want to get more ideas from others who have achieved goals that you want to achieve? Think about the reason behind this particular mastermind before moving forward. This is where social media comes in handy. Once you've kind of decided on your theme, saving, investing, or debt repayment, and also what you want to get out of your mastermind, start searching around different financial hashtags or different personal finance accounts to kind of get an idea of what is out there. And then I also like to do a geographic search. So when you're doing a mastermind like this, I prefer to do them in person. The online community is great and wonderful, and that's how I'm my masterminders, but we meet in person, and I think there's something so important about having that person-to-person connection and to create that face-to-face connection so you can really get comfortable within this mastermind community. So once you've kind of decided on a radius, let's say you're willing to drive up to 30 minutes away, just kind of set your search radius in that space when you are doing your social media searching. It's pretty easy to do nowadays. You can see people who are tagging certain locations, so you can kind of have an idea of who exactly is where. Reach out. It's okay to be a little bit vulnerable. These types of masterminds are fairly new, or the ones that I have seen tend to be mostly online. So to reach out to somebody and say, "Hey, I want to meet with you in person," can feel a little bit weird. So give yourself lots of grace and lots of permission to just be vulnerable and know that it might go well and it might not, but that's okay. There are plenty of people out there who are looking for the same thing. So maybe try something like this in an email or in a DM, saying something like, "Hey, I am working on meeting a savings goal of taking my family on vacation within the next 18 months. I notice we follow similar accounts and I'm guessing we have similar goals. I'm interested in creating a face-to-face mastermind to connect with others who are also saving so we can talk about money, tactics, and goals. Is this something you'd be interested in?" And if you're worried, you can always throw in something there that shows that you're not charging for the service and that it's a free service, whatever kind of language you want to use that feels good for you. And the other thing is to be okay with those secondhand referrals. So if you find that you send out this message to 5 people and only 1 or 2 respond, ask them, "Hey, do you have a friend nearby or know of somebody in this community that might be a good fit for our particular group?" And be okay reaching out to them and connecting with them as well. So you've got your theme down, you've got your geographic region of people, You've identified a handful of people. Now it's time to get into some of the logistics and think about how often you want to meet, where you want to meet, and also think about some of the culture behind the particular mastermind that you want to form. When I say things like culture, think about whether or not it's important that people be on time, whether or not it's important that you have a specific theme or goal for each meeting. So think about how you want it to run, and also get obviously input from the people who you've reached out to create some sort of set of kind of guidelines so you all know what to expect from the mastermind. I hope those tips helped out. If you have started a mastermind and use different tips, let me know in the comments below. Or maybe you don't use a mastermind, but you're curious about trying one. What else would you need to know to feel comfortable? Let me know in the comments below if you're going to use any of these tips. Have you started a face-to-face group after connecting with a person online? Let me know, and be sure to hit subscribe and follow along so you're always up to date on all videos that help you get your mind and money in balance. See you in the next video.